Hello and welcome to Sadlier School Live. My name is Camberly Woods and I am thrilled to be bringing back Sarah Ressler-Wright, aka Vocab Gal. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Kimberly.
Thank you for being on the show with us today. And you know I love words and I'm particularly excited about this topic and to talk to you about it because you are the vocab guru over on sadlier.com/school. So today we are going to be walking you guys through some fun ways that students can play with the words said and the word went, or said and went. And as we talk today, any of the resources we share, we will be dropping into the comments here on Facebook Live. And if you are joining us live, or perhaps you're catching the replay, we would love to connect with you. So drop us a hello in the chat and we would love to talk with you. So Sarah, let's go through the words said and went and how they can be used in vocabulary.
Awesome. Well, Kimberly, you and I were chatting that this is just a great time to spice up our students' writing and our students. These are at-home students as well as our now virtual students. And I really want to make sure that the writing is strong. And so when I'm working with my own children at home, I want to make sure that they're using words other than went. And so how do I do that though? And how do I not write in my own style? Because I find myself wanting to just take the keyboard and start writing the narrative for him or her because it's making me a little crazy. And so I want to pull this up or print it off and just have it as a resource so that when we're writing the story, the narrative, even the expository essay that we have some more words in our arsenal. So, but it's not just, Kimberly, I know that there's writing assignments that have to be done. And so I also drop this for my students in their writing assignments. Hey, when you're writing your paragraph, make sure to find words, at least 2 or 3 examples other than went. And then we're going to talk about said in just a second. And so how do we do this and have some fun with it though, right? For us, it's towards the end of the school year, and I don't know about you all, but we're starting to lag a little bit. Kimberly, how are you feeling?
No, feeling the exact same way.
Okay, so I want to make a game out of this, and I also want to keep my own children at home learning. And so I love this sheet because I think it is a great way to kinesthetically get us moving. And so literally, we have been going on hikes. We went on a hike yesterday, all flat terrain, mind you, yep. But we did hike. And so as soon as we say the word hike, I can check it off, or my children who say it, hey, let's go hiking, now they get a little check mark or they get to highlight it in their color. And so play a game of how many different words you can use and stay active too, right?
Yes. And I love your idea here, Sarah, because it makes it so easy for us to teach this vocabulary to our students, or if you're a parent or caregiver at home, your own child, because the word went is a word we're constantly using, right?
Right.
And just by swapping it out with some of these synonyms, it can really help expand the vocabulary knowledge of these kids.
And also, I know that it's nice where you are today, Kimberly, a little hot. Where we're at, it's rather chilly. And so I cannot really expect my own children to be outside too long, yep. But we can certainly do some kinesthetic motions here. So I'm going to say clambered. They're not necessarily going to know what that means. So I'm going to have to sort of enact the sort of clambering motions. And then capered is always kind of a fun one, little shuffle ball change potentially. And then evaded. We like to play a little bit of hide and seek in the house. So the more that I can use these on days when we're stuck inside and make a game out of it. And then again, we can highlight when we do them kinesthetically, when we say them aloud orally. Yep. And then I have one of my children really likes to write and likes to draw. So they can kind of draw these or write little phrases and sentences using these words that I can check off, give a gold star to, and just give them a way to keep their brains active even when we're inside.
I love that. And I just had a thought come to my mind as you were saying this. You could print off this download and even cut the words into little strips,
Ooh, fun.
drop them into the bowl, and then you guys can pick them out, you know, as you're playing the game. And my kids love that game, Kids on Stage. And I think this is a really fun way to, like you said, get them acting and get that kinesthetic learning incorporated into your vocabulary.
Absolutely, and that's perfect too, because then anyone says strutted, then you know that we're gonna get some strutting, and then somebody pulls out. And again, when you pull out a word that they don't know, it's a great learning opportunity that doesn't feel, it's a teachable moment more so than this state, oh, mom, you're trying to teach me something again.
Exactly, right? It's kind of like how you have to hide your vegetables. Some of us parents are feeling like we gotta hide the learning.
Hide that learning. This is one of my all-time favorite sheets. Sweet, sweet. The more that I see said, the more it drives me crazy. And so many great alternatives to the word said here that this needs to be printed and attached to the front of every binder anytime someone is writing any kind of narrative, so that the word said is never used. I know that some teachers have the graveyard words that should never be used: thing, stuff, said. So here you have all these nuanced words. And one of my favorite activities to do with this is to write the same sentence, but put 3 different words at the end. And so here you can say, please, can I go outside? Begged Megan. And then, please, can I go outside? Whispered Megan. And please, can I go outside? Quavered Megan. All those are having some nuance to them. And so then what is the next sentence going to be based on that? So if you have the exact same sentence, one, the next action is someone's going to burst into tears. The next one, someone is going to wink and nudge.
Yeah.
And the next one, someone is going to get down on their hands and knees and beg.
That is so cute. Again, that type of kinesthetic learning is especially fun for my kids, and I'm sure your kids included. And I could just see them getting so excited as they act out all of these different ways to say said.
Exactly. And so this is quite a fun activity. Also, I know that some teachers know Tom Swifty. Do you know what that is, Kimberly?
No, I don't.
No, it's a great way to add a pun into your sentence, that you say something, and now I'm going to be at a blank, but basically within the sentence itself, there is a phrase, or, you know, if, and it all deals with Tom Sawyer. These are Tom Swift, or Tom Swift, I should say. And so then at the end, in terms of how Tom asked the question, is the end of that pun. And so I've got to look at one that, shoot, now I'm not going to come up with a good one. But it's something to the effect of boast, you know, are you looking up one? Can you give me an example?
Yeah, like gloated. Could you do gloated?
Yeah, so Tom was glowing a little bit as he walked down Tom painted himself in neon colors, or, you know, hey, go paint yourself in neon colors. Tom gloated or glowed. Something, yeah, I'm going to come up with a better one. But if you look up Tom Swifties, you can find a lot of really fun puns that you can make with a phrase and then how Tom is saying that statement. So,
okay, so how do you spell Swifty? Just Swifty?
I think so.
Okay. I'll type that into the chat here on Facebook Live for everyone.
Okay. All right, thanks everyone. However, just any way that you can do it, again, it's about getting students kinesthetically active, auditorily active, so saying these out loud to one another, and then also writing them down. Different students learn in different ways, and so no matter how you use this chart, it's a great way to ban the word said and really get a lot of great nuance out of how you are writing and what motivation your character has, and really being able to convey so much in a word rather than having to spell it out in terms of their actions. You can just give this one better word than said. So that's why I love this sheet, and I hope it's really helpful. This went one, I'm also gonna put in the arsenal, because clearly went somewhere is really boring, but crept or hustled has a lot more connotation. So I'm really excited about both of these sheets, and I hope they're really going to be helpful to our audience out there.
I'm also really excited about it, Sarah, because just simply having a discussion with my two children about the words went and said, from there we're going to be able to learn dozens and dozens of other new words they haven't been exposed to yet. So we're going to have fun going through this as well.
Put that learning in the vegetables. And the vegetables.
Exactly.
Bye.
Thank you so much for being here with us today, Sarah. We appreciate it. And for all of you watching, we would love to have you back here tomorrow at 3:00 p.m. Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific. Dr. Matthew Bayranavan is going to be back on here with me tomorrow, and we're going to shift topics a little bit and talk more about math tomorrow, and we would love to see you there. So thank you, and bye-bye.
Bye.